I want to get down before dark and I really want to see the penguins. G'day friends, we are in Tasmania. We got off the ferry in Devonport and spent our first night with Instagram followers Brendan and Lisa. Our Tasmanian experience started with hand feeding a wallaby joey from a bottle. What we really wanted to see in the north of Tassie is little penguins, in the wild. So we headed to a town called Penguin, but all we saw there were penguin statues. Oh, and a penguin brewery. We are in the town of Penguin. It's all about penguins. Look at the rubbish bins here. It's so cool, they're just like penguins.
To get a sense of scale.
Yeah, you go stand with Penguin, Nige. What's cool about the penguin is they dress him according to the season. So he's just been wearing Santa outfit. Nigel, you had a photo of him in his Santa outfit.
Yeah. What if they get him on Halloween and he's all
made to look like a zombie. I don't know about that one, but yeah, he's pretty cool. Next stop today is going to be the Penguin Beer Company. So here we go, we're getting a tasting paddle.
Yeah, that looks rather...
That looks like a stout.
Yeah, like a stout. Oh, yum.
It's good?
Yeah. Yeah, that's real good. This is the IPA.
Cheers again. That's like malty almost, isn't it?
Got a bit of malt, isn't it? Yeah.
Very nice. The danger here is the bloody seagulls. They want our chips. There's penguins everywhere.
Yeah.
Surprisingly, Tasmania is having a heat wave. For Tasmania, that simply means the temperature is about 25 degrees. What we found really weird this morning was looking at the forecast for today, and there's an extreme heat warning.
It was stinking hot though this morning. I felt the nut getting a bit burnt.
We're now just continuing on around this North Coast Drive, making our way to a free camp at a place called, I think it's called Sulphur Creek or Sulphur something. I hope it doesn't smell like sulphur, Nigel. Hopefully see some little penguins. It is quite late at night, so I don't know if we'll stay up that late. We'll see how we go. We actually fell asleep before penguin time. So while it was a nice free camp and right by this rocky beach,
no penguins.
So we hit the road and continued on to Stanley. We're back on the road for another day of travel in Tassie. We continued heading west along the north coast towards the town of Stanley, which is an old fishing village nestled at the bottom of this 150 metre high volcanic plug called the Nut. We loved the vibe in this town, from the little cottages, the cute main street. Everything reminded us of villages in Ireland. And we heard we might see penguins. Today we're in the town of Stanley, which is famous for that rocky outcrop which is called the Nut. We're going to take the chairlift up to the top of the Nut. If we're really lucky, we'll get to see some little penguins here. This is where we have been staying here in Stanley. We're at the rec reserve, the golf club. It's very busy. $10 a night to stay here. There is water and bins, but no toilets and showers. Let's go to the beach. Even though Nigel's not very well, he can't resist the urge.
It's going to cure me.
Yeah, cure you or kill you. No, I think it'll be good. Kind of breeze has picked up. It's a bit cooler now though.
Like gargle some seawater, it might get rid of the razor blades in the throat.
There you go. The tide's out a fair way. I was just saying to Nigel, we're going to have to walk halfway to Victoria to get wet this morning. We're doing it.
You get some sun on those.
I know, look how warm I am. Holy mackerel.
Yeah, that's nice. So this is torturous.
I know.
Not
Not even up to our knees. like a long way. I just want to get in and get wet and get out. 2, 3, 4, 5. I did it!
Okay, alright, time for me to go.
Don't go too far because the camera's quite a wide angle.
I caught the rope in South Australia, that was pretty hot.
Yeah.
Just a little bit. It's getting warmer though.
Are you weeing in the water?
Of course I am. Hang on.
So that was it, a nice swim. Our first swim in Tasmania. May very well be my only swim in Tasmania. But I've got to say, guys, the water, it's not that bad. I thought I would be crying.
It's actually not as numbing as New Zealand.
Yeah. But we are on the north side of Tassie, so when we get down to the south, might be a totally different issue. Our next adventure was to take the chairlift up the Nut. Parking's easy right at the base. So this is where we go through to get our ticket to ride on the chairlift. Yeah, note that it shuts at 5, which means you can't take the chairlift for the sunset. There's the prices. I think this will be easier than skis, Nige.
Yeah.
Here it comes. It's about as scary though.
Okay, so back up to the chair.
Woo, woo.
You know, the ski area is pretty slow. Not like a ski lift where you whisked off
Yeah, true.
3 times the speed.
So here we are, Nige. How cool is this? I'm glad we're taking it on the way down too, because at the moment,
Yeah, the
guys,
knees.
obviously all we can see is nothingness. You guys have got the good view out behind us.
Way. And slide forward one each side.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Back behind the chair to this side. Through the gate there.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
See you on the way down. So we're now up on top of the Nut and we're doing the 2-kilometre Nut circuit walk. Well, I was wondering last night if there were wombats up here.
Yeah, I reckon
Looks suspiciously like wombats, but I can't see any square poo and there's lots of feathers. Birds don't make holes, do they? So we've just seen on this signboard here that it actually is birds digging the burrows. They're called moonbirds. Maybe they nest in there.
Their little sleepy hidey hole, perhaps. Intriguing. We need to find out more about the moonbird.
Yep. The 2-kilometre loop walk around the top of the Nut goes through grasslands and the bush, but the real highlight is the lookouts. The colour of the water is just beautiful. So now this is cool, we get the good view. What's next, Nige?
Fish and chips.
Fish and chips, awesome. Here it is. Looks pretty good. There's plenty of fish there. Let's talk about that fish and chip shop, Nigel.
Yeah.
Stanley Seafood. It has won the award as Tasmania's best fish and chips. It's our first, so we don't really have anything to compare it from in Tasmania, but
in terms of our trip around Australia, that's right up.
It's right up there with.
Yeah, that was really
Sadly,
good.
Nigel's not feeling very well, so he's going to stay here while I go walk up the nut for the sunset. So sun's about to set in about 50 minutes. I reckon I can get up the nut in 50 minutes. Might see you at the penguins. I'm now on the walking track. I'd read that it's steep, and it is. Oh my gosh, but look at the views already. So yeah, from the Nut Cafe, come up this little path. And this is what leads us up. So we'll be walking up to that pylon number 2. Yeah, short and steep track to the plateau. It says 430 metres, the zigzag track. So that beach down there is Godfrey's Beach. That's where I'll be heading after I've been up the nut. And apparently that's where we can see the penguins coming in. This is seriously steep. Okay, I'm just stopping for a breather. Oh my God. I'm only about halfway and I want to die. Send help. Yeah, this is where the chairlift finishes. My initial plan had been to walk up and chairlift down, but it shuts at 4, so it didn't happen. And this is such a good time to be up here. There's no one else here. I think you would have to be absolutely nuts to climb up the nut, but here I am. If I can get up on this. Yay! Oh, it's so cool. Wow. This is epic. I think there's about 5 minutes or so till the sun sets. I'm so glad I came up. So the sun has gone down now. I'm going to walk back because obviously I want to get down before dark now, and I really want to see the penguins. A little wallaby just went across the path. There it is, look. Just a tiny one. Oh, she's so cute. Oh, look. So Nigel is down on the beach there. Someone told him that there's some penguins down there, but everybody else is up. There's a platform up there where those red lights are. Right, so we found the penguin. I'm so excited. We found the penguin. As it got darker, it was harder to see this penguin or to photograph it, so we headed down to the platform. There are red lights so people can see the penguins without scaring them. It was amazing watching them all come in, especially this bossy one who was herding the other penguins under the boardwalk. See you, Stanley. It's been fun. You were cool. We enjoyed the nut. We hope you've enjoyed this video. Join us next time as our travels around Tassie continue. But for now, why not go check out this video to see some more of our wildlife encounters. Thanks for watching. See you next time.